Hi, everyone. Since we've been talking about our names this week and reading some books about names, I have kind of an interesting one for you today. The title of this book is called The Change Your Name Store. Have you ever heard of a Change Your Name Store? What do you think might be the reason someone would go to a Change Your Name Store? If you're watching with someone, maybe you can turn to them and tell them, why do you think someone would go to a store like that? Hmm. This we'll have to read and we'll find out. This story is written by Leanne Shirtliffe and it's illustrated by Tina Kugler. So the Change Your Name Store. Let's see. A smart, feisty girl named Wilma Lee Woo liked climbing tall trees and chasing frogs, too. She loved puzzles and trains, even reading a book, tormenting her brother, and attempting to cook. So look at that. Sometimes she tries to get her brother upset. But one tiny item she longed to throw out, my name, it's so boring, so blah, she would pout. Determined to fix the one thing she deplored, she set out in search of the Change Your Name store. So she likes everything except her name right now. She trudged and she trudged with a map as her guide, up and down streets that were busy and wide. Her feet now both tired, her hair a real mess. At last Wilma spotted the proper address. Look at that, the Change Your Name store. Hello, Wilma said to Miss Zena McFoos. Can you help me select a new name I can use? Of course, she responded. There's many right here. Though before we begin, there's a rule to make clear. With names that you like, you must take them inside, try them on gently, then go for a ride. And there you'll discover what's in every name and which one fits you, Miss McFoos did explain. So Wilma looked up at the names on the wall till she saw a fine name in the tiniest scrawl. Babette Bijou, Miss McFoos said amazed. A French name, a great choice, she quickly appraised. So she's got to try it out, right? Let's see what happens. Soon, Wilma felt odd. Odd means like strange and different. So soon, Wilma felt odd and could not even move. Before she could speak, she arrived at the Louvre. So look at that. She picked the name that sounds kind of French. She picked a French name, and now she's in France at a very famous museum called the Louvre. A beret on her head and a cafe au lait, she felt rather stared at, like art on display. And when she returned, she said with a start, Oh no, that's not me. I can't play that part. This name is better. It's this one, you see. Samaya bin Sami Al Sala. That's me. So she didn't like this name. People were kind of staring at her. That didn't feel like the right name. So she's going to try a new one. Let's see if this is the right fit. She stood in the shop but did not remain, for landing on sand she arrived in Bahrain. I love it, thought Wilma as she studied the place. Then rivers of sweat streamed down her small face. And when she returned, she said with a start, Oh no, that's not me. I can't play that part. So look, that name didn't work out. It seems like it was a little too hot. She didn't like living there. She said, This name is better. It's this one, you see. Dominga Delfino. I love it. That's me. Without time to add that magic word please, she found herself on a big hill in Belize. The beauty amazed her, the friendliness too. But she opted to leave when a hurricane blew. And when she returned, she said with a start, Oh no, that's not me. I can't play that part. This name is better. It's this one, you see. Nzinga. I love it. That's me. She landed in Kenya, the night sky all dark, but a sign was lit up that read National Park. With creatures around her, she saw their big eyes. She wondered if choosing a new name was wise. What do you think? Is that wise and smart of her to choose a new name? What do you think? Yes or no? Let's see what she ends up deciding. Now, back in the store, she sat on a chair. There are no names I like, she said in despair. Not Nuru, Samaya, Dominga, Babette. I do not like one, said Wilma, upset. Then Zena McFoos brought her special name drawer, and Wilma continued her search for one more. This name, it's mine. It's this one, you see. Wilma Lee Woo. I love it. That's me. She thanked Miss McFoos and she grabbed her name card. She ran all the way and arrived in her yard. She rushed up the sidewalk and through the front door, leaped over her brother who played on the floor. Her dad sat there reading, her mom on the phone. Guess what? Wilma asked in an excited tone. I found it, my name, she said, seeking praise. And finally her parents looked up from their daze. What is it? Do tell us, they urged and they cried. They waited and wondered, what did she decide? With all eyes now on her, she shouted with glee, I'm Wilma, I'm Will Girl, I'm Wilsey, I'm me. The end. So it seems like even though she thought her name wasn't quite right at the beginning, maybe it felt a little boring to her. After she tried all those other ones, I think she realized her name is the exact right name for her. It fits her and she likes the life that she has with her name, right? She doesn't need to change and get a new name. She realized that her name was special and perfect for her all along. I hope that you liked that story. I think it's fun to see some of the different names she tried and the places that they brought her to. And I hope that you keep thinking what's special about your name and talking with your family about it, and that you can tell us a little about it sometime soon.